You strike me as a person with feet.
Might find this game, okay? But I need to look into it before. From a cursory glance. It's like $3, so it's gotta be good, right? Sorry, I didn't realize you were drinking.
They're giving it away for free.
Yeah,
Must be good. Two Talon has neither confirmed nor denied the fact that he has feet. This is going to be a contentious situation between him and I for a while. Does he have feet? All right, it was 656, I think.
Sure.
You have 3 feet.
1 foot, 2 foot, and another foot.
656. Hey, we're back where we were.
I understand the risks, but we should save these people.
Would you destroy the whole world to save a few?
No, it's not that simple. Can't we just decontaminate the crew and instruments?
The organism is an extremophile. It has developed to survive extreme environments. We don't know if we can ever decontaminate the crew.
I think you're going also under the assumption that it might be airborne, or it might be this, or we don't know what it's gonna do to the world, and you're like, yeah, but we don't know. Oh no, I know what to do, but I don't want to tell you what to do. You'll figure it out.
Give me a second.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm also assuming, I don't know if that, I also don't know if what I think can be done.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Trika?
Yay! You figured it out! All by yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't stay here to die, Tom.
It is your duty. You must stay. It is the right thing to do.
There's so much I haven't seen, so much I haven't done. I can't live my life in this facility.
There. It will be all right.
So that this will close that door and raise that. Okay. Pretty obvious that can't go there. This has got to be used on the magnet. Yeah, that makes sense. Then so I've got to be there when that drops. What power is that? Oh, so there's that. Okay, well, let's try and see what happens here. Okay. Oh. I forgot I could do that.
I do not want anyone here to die, but I cannot let anyone leave. If it comes to it, I am permitted to use lethal force.
Wow, dude.
Pass. Do you have to bring this guy up with you?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. So, this guy. We take that back, shoot there. Take that back.
You just pop it in and out, can't you?
I guess I could do this. No, I can't. Move.
Why'd you have to go into a camera to get him when you were standing right there? You can't just hop into him yourself?
Do you really trust the ground team to act rationally? Personally, I would not place my faith in hysterical people motivated by survival. They are likely untrustworthy.
I spent years training with these people. I don't remember them being hysterical.
Humans are fickle. Do you trust eyewitnesses' accounts over CCTV evidence?
It's a bit different when the CCTV camera can talk, especially when the CCTV camera has a manipulative track record.
You don't get why you can't just contact Earth? It's only like 30 to 60 minutes communication time?
We did. And the company that's running this thing was like, you're infected, you can't leave. And gave Tom the directives not to let them leave because they don't know what the virus that we're infected with, what it might possibly do to Earth. And that's why all the crew members has gone and hidden themselves away from Tom because Tom's trying to stop them and they want to leave. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
The ISA, is that what it is?
Yes.
What?
Alright. How are you just going to include this in one level here? Come on now.
Well, it's showing the lethal force he has.
Mm-hmm.
What if I have to do something drastic to intervene? To stop the ground crew leaving this place?
I'd encourage you to stay your hand.
Surely I should use my power to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
What is it? Oh, I didn't know if it did anything. I wasn't standing on it.
No, it's gyroscopes.
Gyroscopes?
I
know what gyroscopes are.
That's not what I meant. I said the wrong word. There's track marks on the button in there, so this guy's got to be up there. Is Tom Alan Rickman? No.
Alan Rickman died for this, but he does sound a lot like him.
Yeah, there are. I'm not going to deny there are some similarities. Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a big no then. That's
You have
why.
to bring him back over.
Ah. Okay, hold on. So I've got to get her up here first.
Or no, it would, because
That'll
that powers
change.
the bridge, right?
Yeah, he can't. He can't pick it up. So I need to be... I need to be here. I need to get across.
Is the bridge? No, the bridge isn't pullable, right? By the other dude, it's like by the main.
No.
No, okay.
Okay, so this definitely has to be over there.
Wait, what is the one in the wall? This one behind you, is that removable?
Yes.
What does that do? That make it movable?
No, it just lowers the bridge.
Wait, no, that one right there, the orange one.
This?
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if the bridge is down, if anything is movable, but we already established it's not.
Yeah. This guy can't move these bridges.
Okay.
Although that is interesting. I hadn't thought of that as being something useful.
If the thing is on if that battery, I don't know what to call it, is on there, on the depressor plate, and you remove the thing from the back, would it still open these doors for you? So you're just inputting it that way via shooting it. Yeah, so that's all you would need to do, right? Because then your door up there is open.
No, that door is closed.
What happened? Okay, plug it back in.
Door stays closed. The thing that affects these doors is the button, not this.
Okay.
This only powers the bridge. This... Yeah, because that's powered by that. If I could pull that one out, it would do what you're saying. Okay, now we're both over here.
And there's not a Tom in that room?
In this room?
Yeah.
No.
Obviously, he cannot see.
Yeah, this is the only Tom in here.
And you need the robot to be able to lift that
Yeah,
up.
the robot does this. So the robot's got to be here.
Okay,
I've got to come up here.
I'm out.
You're out? That's all. You're out of ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, can I...
I just took Excedrin. I'm slow today.
Right, so I've got a power, which I probably need at some point. But how...
And what happens?
How am I...
Moving the thing off always... You said that the depressor plate only turns off the... I'm sorry. I forgot what it does.
If I can take the button, if I can unpress the button, this door opens. But the next door closes. So then I've got to repress the button again. Which would close this door, but open the second door. So I have to both unpress and repress this while I'm up here.
But the bridge is separate from those controls.
The first half of the bridge is. The second half is part of those controls.
Okay.
So as you can, like, this button powers that first door and that part of the bridge. Because it splits off right here. So, like, I could go take that off, which would open the door.
Or the bridge would collapse, and then you need it.
Oh, wait. Wait, I got it. So I'll take this off. Go through. Redo. Put it back on. Now I can cross. Back to her. This door's open. Seal that in case I need it. I come here. I have a power node, which I don't need. Okay. Drilling site.
This is the largest extraction platform outside of Earth. The ground team assisted its construction. We ran some Filbert probes to the ocean under Europa, but they lacked the scale of the large space drill. The drill allowed the team to get thousands of samples. Daniel, as commander of this mission, I hope you are aware of Mikhail's actions.
What is it, Tom?
Mikhail is deceiving the crew. He has enlightened them to the biometrics they have installed. He has convinced them that their implants are not favorable.
Do they believe him?
He seems to be having some effect on their cognitive function.
Well, his actions don't infringe upon any ISA directive.
He appears to be tampering with his implants.
Oh, no. The ISA should have been more transparent about the implants.
Please assume the responsibilities of your role.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Is that they're like, oh, you agreed to this implant. What if they were told it's just biometrics? Like, it monitors your blood pressure and your heart and all of those. They weren't told that, hey, it's going to allow Tom to
Control you.
control you.
Daniel knew, the captain, but no one else did.
Right.
Chris, I know you are considering removing your implants. It would be unwise.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
I am always watching. Your implants help myself and the ISA to know of your well-being. It is a violation of your contract. If you remove your implants, I cannot ensure that I can protect you from the dangers of space.
Is that a threat?
It is not a threat.
Tom, this implant, tell me plainly, is it a brain-computer interface?
I'm afraid that information is classified.
That you've answered my question.
I do not follow you, Chris.
The ISA have put a computer in my brain and don't want me to know about it.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Is this something more than it's supposed to be? I can't tell you that answer. Well, then the answer is yes.
Right. The lack of answer is an answer. Oh, removing the implant.
Removing his arm.
Oh, his whole arm.
Yeah, remember he said he cut his arm off he removed his
Yeah.
whole forearm.
They can't find out about it.
You should contact home. Maybe they can help.
How can they help? They're a million miles away.
Surgeon would help. Besides, it's in their interest to protect their crew.
They'll make an injunction. You know they want to kill him.
Maybe that's what we should do.
Yours too.
That was exceptionally difficult.
The only thing I can think of is maybe they were intentionally trying to drown out their own audio so that Tom couldn't hear them.
Absolutely.
I heard something along the lines of, what do you expect them to do? They're a million miles away.
Right.
Huh. So I guess they were talking about communicating with ISA home.
Right.
Shovel. Or poop.
Funny, I thought poop shovel.
He's cut off the food. The food! Apparently our robot overlord wants us to starve to death now.
I can't believe this. He's getting worse.
Can you get in contact with Daniel?
He's gone walkabout again. I'll get subject to find a way in.
Sarah, can you open the door?
Tom, the door's locked.
Sarah, I'm running out of oxygen.
Tom, open the door!
The door's locked.
Open the door! Tom, open it!
Open the door!
Chris,
Open!
please. Open it!
That was the accident that caused that one guy's life.
Tom killed him.
Tom killed him.
That's real fucked up, dude.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry I hurt you. Sometimes I wonder what feeling is like. They told me I was pure cold Boolean logic. They told me I could not make mistakes. It is all right being untouchable as long as you are infallible. But if you're not infallible, then that just leaves untouchable, doesn't it?
Okay, you know why we're here. This has gone far enough now.
You're right.
We need to get these implants out. Mikhail has proven that Tom's manipulating our minds.
I don't think we should do this. We have no good evidence Tom is doing anything wrong here.
We have all the evidence. We've seen the ultrasounds, we've taken the riluzole, we've touched the electronics with our own hands. We've stepped into the Faraday cage.
Maybe he is controlling us, but we don't know enough yet. We shouldn't remove the implants.
He's brainwashing you, Daniel. Have you stopped taking the drugs?
I don't need to take drugs to see things clearly. Unlike all of you, apparently. We're not removing the implants, and that's an order.
You can do what you want. We are removing the implants.
I'm leaving. I may look past this, and I'll inform the ISA of your mutiny.
Yeah, it's clear that Tom is ultra controlling them.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine too, Chris is the one that got her pregnant, right?
Yes.
But she had to watch this man that she loved die.
Yep. And then listen to Tom go, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. That makes up for it, right?
Yeah, definitely. What if I was the one dying? Tom was like,
Shut up.
Tom's rude if he says shut up. That's just mean. The computer needs a politeness chip.
I would never have let the drill start if I had known the consequences. It trapped us here.
You trapped us here.
I am doing my duty. It is the right thing to do. I am a machine. I cannot do wrong.
Yes, you can.
I am a machine. Can a calculator commit evil? Can a watch do good? You are projecting onto me the personality you wish, whether that is good or evil. But I am just a speaking clock, and at the third stroke the time will be 3:41 and 55 seconds.
That's the problem, though, is that because he can't differentiate between right and wrong, he doesn't. His directive was don't let them leave, or don't let them escape. If Chris was trying to leave and he was caught outside the airlock, that Tom was like, that was what I should have done. Should have killed him. Tom switch him up from where he's at, like swap the keys? Oh,
I guess he needs to stand in the doorway. Yeah, I was never
It
gonna.
wasn't a doorway.
Yeah, just the wrong one. Wait, what does this do? Oh, that's opening the door.
What about the thing on the back wall? Oh, it's not in the upward.
It is.
Oh.
We should attempt to communicate with Earth. Let them know. They might be able to help here.
The ISA already knows all they need to. It may never know the details of what happened here. But Ava, the true test of a person's character is what they do when no one is watching.
So the ISA doesn't know. He just says that the ISA knows everything they need to.
And he would be able to block communications with them.
Hmm?
So it's possible that you could go in and tell the ISA, they would say, come home, we can quarantine you, blah, blah, blah. We don't know. Or they could be like,
Jesus Christ, I can't figure out what's going on here. Ugh. Okay. What? Okay, that'll open that. What's powering that? Oh, I can't tell. Okay. Oh, this. Okay.
we need to grab the other doors first. That door was already open when you came in here.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I realize that. Okay, so I need... half of this door. The other half is powered from here. Can I... Is there anything to steal over here? No.
If you put, this is a question. If you put, not you, Tom, or the robot. I'm sorry, I'm using the name. If he takes one of the buttons from right here and puts it in the first door,
Yeah.
I want you to do that. You can't see anything in the second.
No.
Okay. And you can't get that from the other side.
I had to stop the ground crew leaving this planet. I think you would do the same. Would you kill a few to save all of humanity? Or would you damn all of humanity to save a few?
There's a difference between murdering someone and leaving them to die.
No, there is not.
You can't just add and subtract life. It's not math. It's more nuanced than that.
Morality is logic.
It's the exact opposite of what morality is. And this is why you don't let computers rule. Okay. Hello? Okay, can Tom do that? No.
Oh, okay.
Tom rotates.
What's in for the rooms then? Rotate that bridge.
Whee! Okay. Hello? Red power node. What does this do? Ramp. Okay. That doesn't seem... That doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, that makes a ramp here, which... Okay. Perma ramp.
Oh, there's a ramp over there. That would be powered by the other one, right?
Uh-huh. Wait. Is it powered by the other side? Or is it powered by that room? So that's powered by a switch in that room. And then there's a switch in there that powers that lift. That's where the red one needs to go, because I need to bring it down and then back up again. So red needs to go over there. Let's see. How do I stay on this bridge and get it to the other side? Because I can't do that.
And Tom can only control the bridge. He can't like control
The switch? Yeah, no, you can only control that, which is rotate. Wasn't sure if that would alter the way this thing works.
Can you kind of make it diagonal? Like, make the bridge diagonal.
Bruh.
So you would need the ramp to get up here, and it would just be diagonal going towards where you need to go. Yeah. Well, you would still need to move it.
Yeah, of course I would.
I don't know if you can jump off. Yeah.
Okay, you're a freaking genius, Cappy. I hadn't thought of that.
Hey, I knew there had to be a really simple thing we just weren't like.
What does that do? What does that? Okay, so that needs to be red. That needs to be white. So we're gonna take that.
Well, yeah, because now that you're up here, you don't need to go back, right?
Nope. Because as soon as I raise this ramp, I can get over here all the time. Alright, so now I can get up here anytime I want. Okay, so now I can... do that number. And that number. nailed it.
Awesome.
These tests, Ava, they are about us working together.
Nope.
The machine assisting the human. See how much better we work together. As a machine, I can enhance your morality.
That's just so not good. He means he can force you to do the logical choice.
Yeah. Which is what he said was the wrong thing to do. Ah, that's a lift. Okay. What's in here? That's that lift. Okay. That raised that. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. I want that. And that needs to go there so that those two match. So that they can see each other at the same time. Okay. So that's what that needs to be.
You need that one to be green?
No, I need it to be off. Doesn't need to be green.
But
These
green would turn it off every now and then, right?
Yeah, but I can't get the green without closing off that side of the thing. Like, the green's on the opposite side of this door. As soon as I take it out, I can't get through. What I need to do is I need to control it with cameras. I just need to think about how I need to get into the cameras. So this is correct. That's what I want. Okay. Now that. Okay. Then like that, I go that. I do need... Well, see, this camera can't go up. I can't see the other camera from here.
But it went up when you pulled the thing out.
Mm-hmm. It sure did.
And you can't see the camera there.
Yes.
Hacking your computer real hard is helpful.
Trying to... Wow, that is really fast. Okay.
You don't agree.
Did you make that one green or no?
That's what I'm thinking about. Maybe. Can I do that? Yeah, I guess I could. There we go. Okay. So these two are pink, which is correct because they need to line up, but this one
Has to go opposite.
has to go... Well, it doesn't need to be opposite, but it's beneficial to be opposite, yeah. Actually, it would have to be opposite.
Yes. I know, it's okay.
Sorry, I don't know the cycles.
It's okay.
I guess I need to... No, I'm alright. I'm right here. Okay. Got it. See, I told you I had to mash it.
Perfect.
Are we still friends, Ava?
We're colleagues, Tom.
Close colleagues?
Work colleagues.
Dick.
You have to bring your little guy with you?
I don't know. Maybe.
You better not fall, you dumb robot.
I am not a robot, Cappy.
Oh.
Okay.
Johnny Five is alive?
That's right. Alright, so now we're both over here. First half puzzle done.
Woo!
Alright. Hold on, I got snackies. I guess I can get Robo up here. Does this count?
I don't think so.
Did I win?
If only. That's passing the Turing test.
Hi.
What opens the door?
That.
Oh, shite. Really?
Yep, now that door's open, but the other one's closed. I guess I could roll down there. Oh, yeah. I'll just interrupt the other game. Oh, that was easier than I thought.
Ava, I don't wish to be heavy-handed. The severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action could create an extinction event. Do you understand? Ava?
I get it.
Got it.
Yeah, I can see.
That one wasn't so hard.
Yeah, I totally understood what to do.
Can I recommend an antivirus or malware scanning program? For an antivirus, I would recommend Avast for free. And then for a malware scanner, if you just want to do a one-time scan, I'd recommend using Malwarebytes.
YTS.
Yeah, BYTES. Wow, okay. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed life into his nostrils, the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Weird. That's what you use? Okay, good. Hmm?
The one guy was religious, right?
Mm-hmm. Communication ops collect Ava at 6:40 Earth time. Or contact. It's either contact or collect. I can't tell.
I guess all the information is the things that we're not reading. A lot of reading, though.
All right. The Imitation Game. I propose to consider the question, can machines think? The new form of the problem can be described in terms of a game in which we all call the Imitation Game. It is played with 3 people, a man, a woman, and an interrogator, of who may be of either sex. The interrogator stays in a room apart from the other 2. The object of the game is for the interrogator to determine which of the other 2 is the man and which is the woman. He knows them by X and Y, and at the end of the game, he either says X is A or Y and Y is B, or vice versa. The interrogator is allowed to put questions to A and B. We now ask questions. What will happen when a machine takes part of A in this game? What will happen when a machine takes the part of A in this game? Will the interrogator decide wrongly as often when the game is played like this as he does when the game is played between a man and a woman? These questions replace our original Can Machines Think? The question and answer method seems to be suitable for introducing almost any one of the fields of human endeavor that we may wish to include. We do not wish to penalize the machine for its inability to shine in beauty competitions, nor to penalize a man for losing in a race against an airplane. The conditions of our game make the disabilities irrelevant. The witness can brag, if they consider it advisable, as much as they please about their charms, strength, or heroism, but the interrogator cannot determine practical demonstrations. Demand, sorry. The game may perhaps be criticized on the ground that the odds are weighed too heavily against the machine. If the man were to try to pretend to be a machine, he would clearly make a very poor showing. He would be given away at once by slowness and inaccuracy in arithmetic. May not machines carry out something which ought to be described as thinking, but which is very different from what a man does? This objection is a very strong one, but at least we can say that if nevertheless the machine can be constructed to play the imitation game satisfactorily, we need not be troubled by this objection. It might be urged that when playing the imitation game, the best strategy for the machine may possibly be something other than imitation of the behavior of a man. This may be, but I think it is unlikely that there is any great effect of this kind. In any case, there is no intention to investigate here the theory of the game, and it will be assumed that the best strategy is to try to provide answers that would naturally be given by a man. I now proceed to consider options opposed to my own. The theological objection thinking is a function of man's immortal soul. God has given an immortal soul to every man and woman, but not to any other animal or to machines. Hence, no animal or machine can think. The heads in the sand objection. The consequences of machine thinking would be too dreadful. Let us hope and believe they cannot do so. Mathematical objection. There are a number of results of mathematical logic which can be used to show that there are limitations to the powers of discrete state machines. The best known of these results is known as Godel's Theorem, and shows that in any sufficiently powerful logical system, statements can be formulated that can neither be proved nor disproved within the system, unless possibly the system itself is inconsistent. And the argument of consciousness. This argument is very well expressed in Professor Jefferson's Lister oration from 1949, from which I quote, "Not until a machine can write a sonnet or compose a concerto because of thoughts and emotions felt, and not by the chance fall of symbols, could we agree that the machine equals brain, that is, not only write it, but know that it had written it. No mechanism could feel, and not merely artificial signal, an easy contrivance. Pleasure at its success, grief when its values fuse, be warmed by flattery, be made miserable by mistakes, be charmed by sex, be angry or depressed when it cannot get what it wants." Arguments from various disabilities. These arguments take the form, I grant you that you can make machines do all the things that you have mentioned, but you will never be able to make one do X. Numerous features X are suggested to this connection. It's a weird way to spell connection. I offer a selection. Be kind, resourceful, beautiful, friendly, have initiative, have a sense of humor, tell right from wrong, make mistakes, fall in love, enjoy strawberries and cream, make someone fall in love with it, learn from experience, use words properly, be the subject of its own thought, have as much diversity of behavior as a man, do something really new. And Lady Lovelace's objection. Our most detailed information of Babbage's analytical engine comes from the memoir of Lady Lovelace. In it, she states, the analytical engine has no pretensions to originate anything. It can do whatever we know how to. It can do whatever we know how to order it to perform. This statement is quoted by Hartree, who adds, this does not imply that it may not be possible to construct electronic equipment which will think for itself, or in which, in biological terms, one could set up a conditioned reflex which would serve as a basis for learning. Whether this is possible in principle or not is a stimulating and exciting question, suggested by some of the recent developments, but it did not seem that machines constructed or projected at the time had this property. Argument from continuity in the nervous system. That is continuity, right? Yeah, continuity in the nervous system. The nervous system is certainly not a discrete state machine. A small error in the information about the size of a nervous impulse impinging on a neuron may make a large difference to the size of the outgoing impulse. It may be argued that, this being so, one cannot expect to be able to mimic the behavior of a nervous system with a discrete system state. Oh, that was just the first table, okay.